It's in the Wind Tarot, back with another reading. As y'all can tell, there's no schedule on these things. I don't like to delve into it all the time. I don't know. I've been shuffling the cards. I've connected. I feel like I need to get a message out here. I hope it reaches someone that needs this information. Always seek professional advice. And always consider, if you think any of these messages relate to you, and they usually have some pretty nefarious people in them, so just consider the people you're around. And don't get paranoid. And realize everybody's on a path, just at different times. Where you may have been karmic in the past, you've learned your lessons, you're not now. That doesn't mean you go after someone with, self-righteous strength, because they're in a karmic position at this time. I think tarot is out here to kind of help people see things from a different perspective, even if it's not your story exactly. There will be things that maybe you can reflect on through the day. In the cut, we have the perspective. This is 3 of Pentacles in the traditional tarot. Here we have someone getting a perspective of a situation, probably. Perspective concerning the trials that they've been through. What they've gotten back on their trials that they've been through, the investment, what lessons have they learned. They're gaining a perspective of the situation. And then this is in reverse, 5 of Fire. They're not struggling as much anymore. I went to the trouble of going through these, so I must have missed this one. But this is struggle in reverse. And underneath that is time, because enough time has passed between these struggles that this person is gaining a new perspective. All right, let's go. Let's see what we have today in our message. Well, maybe that was the message for this one. What is this new perspective finding? They've not been able to complete a cycle concerning or as the Enigma, the High Priestess, because they've not talked about it. They've not shared it. I swear, every one of these, we're just going to go with it. Okay, so they haven't talked to, or they haven't expressed what they've found. They're gaining a new perspective. And then we have Passover sacrifice, hanged man in reverse. That's not being stuck, not having to just wait about and think about things. They haven't said anything about it. They haven't been able to hang on to the financial. And they are the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Or else they have a Queen of Pentacles who is very unhappy because they haven't been able to hang on to their money, their wealth that they've gained. Their work, Eight of Pentacles, with the Emperor, is going nowhere. So this person that's gaining a new perspective is seeing that they've lost a lot. They've lost a lot. Oh, that's way too many. That's way too many. Do you agree? The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, and she's recuperating. And that is considered justice, and they can't turn the wheel again. And that's not the Queen of Pentacles, that's the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry, Queen of Wands. And that's a Tower. They don't have any tools, anything they can do. So no one in their family can help. This is, remember, a new perspective. This is five of air. So the contention, the Five of Swords is in reverse. The Four of Cups is in reverse. Let's finish out this row and I'll go deeper on it. So a new perspective showing all this misery. So they're not disappointed because it's Ace of Pentacles. Ten of Wands. Queen of Swords. And then Nine of Pentacles, Roots reversed. Okay. You know, reversal cards are always a little bit yikes. But that's what it was. That's what it is. So someone is getting a new perspective. They can't complete this cycle with this High Priestess. Either because she's not speaking to them or they're not expressing themselves. She doesn't want to sacrifice. She's not speaking to them. She doesn't want to sacrifice what her boundaries for the Queen of Pentacles. To work for the Queen of Pentacles. So I'd say maybe it's the Queen of Pentacles getting a new perspective. because our high priestess is in reverse and doesn't want to work with her. The Emperor and the Queen of Wands are in repose. They're recuperating, planning justice, planning for justice, planning justice. They're not able to spin the wheel again because they've had a tower. They don't have any tools. And their Ten of Cups is in reverse. That's the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. So they're out of whatever this is, that the Queen of Pentacles is trying to do. So, and they're not going to fight about it, and they are not disappointed that they are out. This Ace of Pentacles burdens, Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords, she's unhappy. Looks like this group has fallen apart. They're unable to or unwilling to help each other with this new perspective. The Queen of Pentacles is gaining this new perspective. She may have thought they were all one for all for one. I don't see the King of Pentacles out here. So, but everything leading back to her, pretty much everybody, is bad, is not something you'd want. The High Priestess will not assemble. She won't even talk to the Queen of Wands, because she's not using her tools on this Queen of Swords. And this Queen of Swords is Nine of Pentacles reversed. That's what she's looking at. And on the other side, she has the Ten of Wands. She's carrying a burden, and she's looking at being broke. Maybe that's what they were wanting. Okay, that's what they were wanting her to be. Let's go further. Yeah, but they're not going to be able to use their tools for that